Welcome everybody back to another Boldcast reaction. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
And this is Meshi, episode 5. Last time we met the orcs and we met the golems and learned about them. Now we're gonna see what more in store there is this episode. On episode 5, snacks/sorbet. The menu's looking pretty good today, guys. Let's check it out. Leave a like and subscribe. Let's go. It's so sad that they're literally killing that dog down there. It's fucked up.
It doesn't make any sense why you wouldn't just get like a way longer rope and just do it yourself, you know?
Yeah, like the power of a dog, one dog towing, like 2 people could do that easily. It's still crazy this is Trigger. It doesn't look like a Trigger show most of the time. I'd say like episode 3 had a little bit of more Trigger looking stuff, but like this looks way more like a Wit Studio or something like that. Maybe a Cloverworks style show. I mean, it's all staff at the end of the day, I guess, but.
This is disgusting normal food. Look at that dog.
It's a person that's not right. So Casca is a man. Yeah. Actions speak louder than words.
That'll be $1 million.
It will also not nearly be enough. I wonder if all these people are just gonna die and this person's gonna join up with us.
That'd be crazy.
I thought he gave more of a Griffith vibe than a Casca vibe.
They're gonna meet up with him and learn that dungeon food is really tasty. Evil creature comes flying out and kills all of them. Whoa.
All right. It's a trap.
Or not? We will get down to the bottom level. Goes in the dungeon for like 5 minutes. Let's leave! Oh.
Oh, it's cursed. It's cursed. They're all alive. She's gonna try praying and then it's gonna... Oh.
Oh. I just have a bad feeling about those. Oh, wow.
What? Is he gonna try and kill Chilchuck?
It's like letting him know that there's danger. Whoa.
Oh. A bunch of golden snitches.
Yeah. Ew. It's her worst nightmare.
Something awoke within her, I think. She became a shonen protagonist for 1 second.
Ew. If you kill them, do they become coins? Oh,
And his sword.
It's like opening it up.
He's gonna try and eat it. A real treasure versus edible. Is he gonna make bug ice cream? Oh, that's probably next.
Oh, these are snacks, like little bugs to eat. Like the chocolate loonies.
Cook them alive? I guess. Like it's like crabs. That's pretty fucked up. Just picked the legs off of the centipede and then and fried it up while it was alive. Didn't even kill it.
Maybe when they're stunned, they can't feel anything.
That's the hope. It's eggs?
Oh!
Whoa.
Whoa. I mean, it looks good now, but
It looks
I'll
cool
be
in
honest,
the jar.
the bugs kind of freak me out.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd wait for the next...
He has eaten a coin bug.
That makes sense. I wonder what they taste like.
Seasoned pumpkin seeds.
I wonder if it tastes like shrimp or something.
The texture.
Small fish, yeah.
That's cool.
Whoa, that looks so sick.
That's cool. No, they like to eat. He's gonna give it to the sword to eat.
Is this how he becomes friends with the sword? Or he hates it?
Oh.
We didn't ask.
I like how he ate all of this thing's friends and family, and then is like, "Oh, I love you." Those were money. But if... Oh my god.
He only cares about food. Who are you talking to? Kensuke.
Oh my god, can you believe that? They
Ah,
just have like
whatever.
it's so much money. They're like their whole thing is that they're so poor. No.
Are they gonna make sorbet from like ghosts from will-o-wisps? Because it gives a cold feeling.
Yeah, they use it to make it cold. It's freaky.
They keep mentioning falling. Oh yeah, is that his sister?
Yeah.
Right, right.
You
can't waste food.
Oh my god. Oh boy. He's the sorbet. Too late.
Missing person.
Ew.
That one guy in the tavern mentioned like, oh, money trouble and
People are going missing.
people are going missing. So we've run into both of them, I guess, by this point. She was pretty good.
Yeah. That was cool.
I don't. Do you know how she did that?
Did she?
How does Senshi just have all the answers?
Look at it.
How do you make it? Crazy you can just make holy water without being like an actual priest, unless he is also a priest at one point in his life. Multi-class.
He's putting all those gems in there. Is this gonna be the sorbet?
Yeah.
It's gonna just freeze when the ghosts come in. You're just making
A crazy soup.
yeah.
It sounded like he was just randomly throwing shit in there, but I could be wrong. All the explanations he had make sense, but like,
No, I'm going to, and then he's gonna what fling it through them like in the air, so it gets cold.
he's definitely just making something for himself.
Yeah, he's making sorbet right now.
But how is this? Is it actually gonna drive them away? He's gonna use it like a sensor kind of thing.
No, he's gonna whip it through them. But you also wouldn't have been able to taste this delicious food.
That's really cool. I really like how they visualized that. It was like he was going to death.
Whoa.
Saw his sister's face. Hoi! Wow, he knows his shit.
That'd be so freaky.
Don't break the jar, whatever you do.
Oh, he didn't know even that it was gonna make something like this.
Yeah, but doesn't it have like ground organs in it and shit?
It's fine. Is it okay to drink holy water or eat it? I mean, it looks like it tastes amazing.
I can taste the suffering of the spirits. Because doesn't it really hurt them to like destroy them like that?
I would think so. Oh, slime. It's like Jello.
The sword.
Exactly.
Right. You're glad she's gone.
Don't get me wrong, guys. I was just, you know.
There are things you should say and things you shouldn't. Yeah, exactly.
How about you say something like that?
Wow. No dungeon Meshi at the end. What'd you think of that one?
A great episode. The bugs, not gonna lie, it really freaked me out when they were cooking them. It's like I feel like most of the other stuff hasn't really been very disturbing to me, but for some reason just I don't know. It just like especially like the like centipedes and then like winding them around. It just like I don't know, just freaked me out.
This is definitely the most like esoteric, not like I don't know what the like. There's cooking bugs isn't necessarily that weird of a thing. If you're talking worldwide, it's different in different places, but like. Just this image is like the other images were like things that you've probably eaten in your life.
Like a chicken or...
Yeah. This is very unlike anything that I've ever eaten or would eat in real life. I mean, other than like candy, but this isn't... I guess does this taste like candy? Did they say? I thought it was
They said it was sweet.
Oh, okay.
And then they made it into like ice cream. So I think that one was kind of like jam.
Yeah.
These ones were like, maybe like... crackers
crickets?
Or like
crickets. They said small fish like
or like
anchovies or something.
Yeah, like some kind of dried like I don't know. Do they have like I feel like
Chilchuck said it tastes like a small fish.
Yeah, I feel like there's some kind of thing though that's like whatever, like shrimp chips or something like that. Maybe it's kind of like that. But like I really felt her on like the texture because I just imagine like the texture of like a bug and like I hate like shrimp and stuff too, so it kind of reminded me of that. Just like that.
Imagine
like,
it like soft shrimp
gooey,
in a boba ball. Like,
yeah.
Like or like really big fish eggs, but like thicker, a bit more viscous on the inside. Because fish eggs, once they explode, it's like you don't really like you ever have them on sushi and stuff. But yeah, this as far as a meal review, I give this probably was there one that could have been lower? I don't think so. I think this is probably the lowest one. Well, actually no, because like it wasn't even that bad. It just looks really weird, and the burger.
It's like and everything about it is fine, except I couldn't get past like the mental idea of the texture of the like pearl centipedes.
Yeah, I wouldn't eat that
because I feel like the coins would be fine. Like it seems like they, I don't know, like. Crispy on the outside, chewy on the inside, but not like slimy. And like the jam like looks so delicious.
Yeah, could you imagine getting jam
imagine getting to eat that. Like I know it's a bunch of bugs chopped up, but I think they said it was like, yeah, it's like a jam, like sweet.
Yeah, I mean he was eating it on bread. I imagine it was just like like jam.
And then they made it into the ice cream, and then the ice cream looked so good.
Yeah,
it's like they took some of the most delicious prismatic jam that you've ever seen, and then watered it down, added some sugar, added some Jello powder, and like I love how there's still some of the little the gems that are in there. I feel like that it's so nice. It's
just very like because he like ground up animal organs or like monster organs.
It was a slime though.
Was it?
Yeah, he said they were like, "What kind of thing did you put in there?" He's like, "It was the powdered slime." So that's why I said like
well, he
gelatin.
was like grating it on a yeah. It's just it's the most it's harder to like think about because it's the most different from anything. I mean, maybe it's not that different, but it seems like it's the most different from things that you would normally like. I can't really identify with it.
You don't look at it and be like, oh, that's like a lobster, like with that first thing, or oh, that's like a chicken, or like, oh, that's a fruit pie, or whatever,
or a quiche or whatever they're doing,
I actually like the ice cream. Like it's like the most visually stunning dishes that we've had so far, though. I think.
Oh no, that bread last episode was insane.
Oh yeah, the bread last episode
went
looked
hardcore.
Really good. And we got a lot more
about
lore.
Falleen.
Yeah.
About how good of a priest she was, about how empathetic she was, how much of a good girl she was.
Mm-hmm. And she was like super powerful.
Yeah, very knowledgeable, powerful, kind, like ethical, Yeah. And then we got Casca, or I forget what the dude's name is, Kurubo. Something like
These up and coming young adventurers trying to make it out in the dungeon. And also I cannot get over the fact that they threw away all the actual gems.
They're going all the way to the bottom, so like
maybe they'll pick them up on the way down.
They'll probably find some once they kill the dragon. They'll have all the gold and jewels they want.
Hopefully.
I mean, yeah, they'll,
It was just so funny.
Like the final boss,
and I wonder if this party is going to get resurrected and we're going to see them again.
I bet.
Or what?
Well, it'll probably, they think they're dead, but I think that they were just bitten and like they I think that they were just bitten and...
I think that they would know if they were dead, wouldn't they?
Maybe they just didn't check as they got attacked by the ghosts. I doubt that they're just dead like that.
Well, they can get revived.
I know, but, like... What I'm thinking is they got bit and paralyzed by these bugs. Then usually they would die by being, like, attacked and taken over by the ghosts. Right? So, but in this case, they got rid of the ghosts, so the ghosts wouldn't kill them. And also the ghosts couldn't kill them because they preyed on their bodies. So they couldn't get taken over. And they took away the bugs, so the bugs couldn't, like, perpetually petrify them. So as long as they can just wake up and get their senses back after a day or two or something, then they'll probably live, unless somebody else, does come and resurrect them. But
to me, I mean, like, they said that they were dead, and then they said that there's people that come around and, like, pick up the dead bodies and resurrect them.
Yeah, that's true.
They don't seem too concerned either way.
Yeah. Well, W episode.
I loved, like, all the shots of them, like, whipping the thing through
I love
the
the
ghost.
sounds. Senshi is like, hoi hoi.
And I also love, because it's like he's making something. We know he's making something, but then he's, like, surprised, so he literally was just making his own version of holy water. It's just like, because it's like, but now if he does this again, he knows exactly what he's doing, and he's prioritizing the flavor. You know what I mean?
100%. It's so funny to me that it just worked. It just worked out. Like, all the things that he was saying make sense. It's like, yeah, all those ingredients do have, like, some sort of cultural representation for purification or something like that, or holiness. But, like, even in real life, in order to make holy water, they essentially have to cast a spell on it. You know, like, that's the difference, is they pray over it and bless it, which is essentially casting a spell in real life, if you believe in all that stuff. So like, the fact, like, they don't just mix a bunch of shit in a bowl and then say it's holy water. So it's just funny to me that it did work. I was thinking that maybe he'd have some sort of a background before he became an adventurer or something like that, but yeah.
No, maybe this holy water clearly worked very well. So
Senshi always, like, something about his eyes, like, I love him, but something about him always gives me this, like, he's holding something back. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you look at him there and he's just, like, looking at Laios, does he know about the sword? Because he was, like, in this shot, he's, like, messing with the sword. Is he watching him because he knows about the sword? And he's just waiting for the sword to, like, grow up so he can eat it? Or something? Does he know, like, this isn't the kind of show where I guess I'm just fucking traumatized from other shows, but this isn't the type of show where I normally expect, like, a big betrayal or something like that. And I don't necessarily. There's nothing about him that really screams that. He seems like just a really fun character. You know, the story could go in that kind of a direction, but just the way that his eyes are drawn and the way he's always, like, standing back, and the way he's always so unemotional and non-responsive to, like, conflict when Shilchuk's, like, getting pissed off or something, or somebody's, like, confused. He's just like, oh, well, I don't care. Why would I give a fuck about, you know, but he doesn't even, like, have that kind of energy about him. He's just so dismissive, like, in kind of a not even intentional way. Like, he just sort of moves on. He's just kind of doing his own thing. Like, it just he keeps, it's, if he has any ill intentions at all, he could, because he keeps things so close to the chest, or he's just that simple, which is equally as,
I think he's just a chill dude who cares about cooking, and
I think so as well. I think, like, when I think about him, like, I think he probably is just a fun dude. Just, like, sometimes when he's sitting behind everyone, he's looking at Laios while he's eating, you know? He always just looks kind of like, he always looks like he always looks to me, or not always, sometimes he looks like you are getting close to talking about something he doesn't want to talk about. Like, he looks like he's trying to hide something, but not like he's lying, just like there's like some landmines in a conversation where he's just like, if the conversation goes in this direction, I'll be in trouble, type thing. God. Am I wrong? Like, the way he's just like,
the expression is very reminiscent.
Well, he's just like like, he's listening, but, like, the eyebrows are, like, you know, you can't see his eyebrows, so his eyebrows are up, and he's just like, you know, like, he's a little bit afraid that you're gonna, like, like, ask him a sensitive question that he doesn't have, like, an excuse to not answer. Yeah, anyway. All right. Leave a like and subscribe. We'll see you guys next week. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
Bye-bye.